edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. These guys got it done in the 4-5 game last week. They face another tough one on the road here. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys, the #1 seed. The extra week to get ready. We'll see if they're rusty at all. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through and we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
He'll look to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Caught, left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, they go with their running back. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw.
The second down pass. A 7-yard loss. Brings up
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He drops for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. That is hot. He finds Walker. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as,
and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dragon.
you just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Dragons are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. Putting the tight end in motion. To the ground, a first down run. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 33, here's second down and 4. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Falcons getting their puncher out there. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dragons offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. Falcons, they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
43-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A handoff as they try to run it here. Now try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 1st grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 10. And the Falcons 1st down.
And it's his 1st catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a catch to extend their lead.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
The Dragons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Falcons' 48-yard line.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
For a San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That one fired in there and complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Antonio. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, minimize the game.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Dragons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
41-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
Looks like he might have gotten there early. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard
Now a timeout,
line.
Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Flush to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20s, mark them at the 22-yard line. Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 2nd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll step up and run. No signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down. And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this 2nd half comeback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 1 half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings are moving on. They are now 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And time for a check here at the playoff race in the divisional round. Things getting interesting now in the NFC. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. And it'll be brought down as the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Run with Falcons. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their running game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. Despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately he goes down behind the line. This time, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. A pickup there of 25 yards. And that will be a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Field drops to throw. He takes off. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, traveling his way to a first down.
First and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone as it's 1st and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Falcons 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he Stop at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down. A gain of 15.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 6.
They'll put a man in motion to the right. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
31. Falcons 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dragons offense headed back to take over once more. He'll give it to Dobbins. He gets free. Still on the move. And he is gone. 72 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Scores Dragons 38. Falcons 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll go with a counter on first down. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Getting uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll take this forward for about 5. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7 and a Falcon first down.
That'll give on the ground. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Oh, a loose football. The defense has it. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
35-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Falcons.
Slot man in motion right.
13 yards.
Now a give up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this place.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dragons offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the
Third,
27
they need 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Dragons getting their punt team out here. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They're down and 9.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They face 2nd down and 7.
Number 32. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on as the number 1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.